Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin with last night's edition of AEW Rampage, broadcast on TNT and featuring matches taped last Wednesday at the Edition Financial Arena in Orlando, Florida. In the main event, Orange Cassidy, Trent Beretta, and Rocky Romero teamed to defeat the trio of Action Andretti and Top Flight. The opening segment of the show featured Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara in an in-ring promo in which they worked out their differences following Jericho's save of Guevara last Wednesday on Dynamite, and Guevara agreed to be Jericho's partner against tag team champions Big Bill and Ricky Starks tonight at World's End.
So let me ask you this. We have the 8-man tag at World's End. But after that, I still have a tag team title shot for the AEW Tag Team Championships. And I need a partner. So I want to ask you, will you reunite with Chris Jericho and reunite the Sex Gods?
In other results, Ruby Soho beat Marina Shafir with outside interference from Harley Cameron, and Wheeler Yuta defeated Matt Sydal to retain the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Danhausen appeared following the match and was attacked by Yuta until Hook made the save.
Yeah, this is all what Wheeler Yuta's been about. Kick him in, beat him in while he's down, try to injure him. Oh yeah, baby! Maybe getting that sneak preview of World's End in the FTW Rules match. As the cold-hearted, handsome devil headed straight to the ring and Yuta bails out. Of course he is.
Some news on Mercedes Mone, a.k.a. the former Sasha Banks. Recent talks between Mone and WWE for a possible return to the company for the former Raw, SmackDown, and NXT Women's Champion have fallen through, according to an exclusive report from Fightful. Talks between the two parties reportedly deteriorated, causing WWE to step away from the negotiations. One source told Fightful that she was expected to make an imminent appearance in another company, although it was not indicated which. AEW had reportedly planned to bring Mone in as far back as August, but it was reported earlier this month that she no longer planned to come to AEW. An update on this week's departure of Takami Obari as New Japan Pro Wrestling president. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter has reported that Obari's resignation was in part due to the struggles of Japanese pro wrestling to recover from the pandemic, specifically with regards to live attendance. Meltzer also pointed to a reported lack of understanding of the wrestling business on the part of Obari, which led to dissatisfaction with him from many top company stars such as Kazuchika Okada. Obari was replaced this week as NJPW president by another top New Japan star, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who will continue to wrestle for the company full-time. And in more news from Japan, World Wonder Ring Stardom saw two major title changes yesterday at Stardom Dream Queendom 2023 in Tokyo, aired locally on Samurai TV. In the main event, Maika defeated Suzu Suzuki in 20 minutes and 29 seconds to win the vacant World of Stardom title, the company's top championship. The title had been vacant for 39 days since being relinquished last November by Tam Nakano due to injury. Earlier in the night, Saori Ano defeated Mirai in 24 minutes and 43 seconds to win the Wonder of Stardom title, ending Mirai's reign at 180 days. Also on the show, Julia successfully defended the NJPW Strong Women's title against Megan Bayne, and the team of Saya Kamitani and Utami Hayashishita successfully defended the Goddesses of Stardom Tag Team crown against Momo Watanabe and Natsuko Tora. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.